It is Saturday, April 23rd, 2011. It is 2:20 p.m. I have been trying to wake up since 10 a.m. I've gotten up, like I've made coffee, I've drank 2 cups of coffee, 2 cups of tea, and I just cannot stay awake. I can't stay awake, and this is nothing new. This is just beginning of a new cycle. It's just a sign of things to come. I've been trying to make a video since Wednesday, and it's just not happening. It's one thing just to turn on a camera and start talking, but the reason why I was having trouble making a video was I needed to be planned out. The reason it needed to be planned out is because there's a lot of stuff that I keep forgetting to say that's important, and so I needed to plan out this video, which means I needed to write, and I needed to do a lot of writing. And the whole reason, the first thought of the videos came because of not being able to journal, not being able to write anymore. So yeah, I did try, I tried to plan it out, but it was so much that it just defeated the point of the videos, having the videos. And I was just getting all confused, and because I'm having problem with the cognitive area of this CFS, ME, or whatever you want to call it, I have to plan it out very precise. And so that's just more writing, and then if you leave something out, you have to rewrite it, and it was just, it just wasn't happening. Wednesday night, I was trying to make a video explaining more of how my memory works, and how little of it I have left, and what it takes for me to actually keep something in my head, and the memories I do have, what they look like, just trying to explain more of that. That way, some of you, after that would be like, oh, I understand some things now, but I couldn't even get through that. And then, all day Thursday, for hours, trying to pace myself and do some writing, and then, little clips of the videos for it to put together, and it just was not working out. This was not. So, I've come to the realization, if I'm going to get a video done, I just need to not plan it, and hopefully get some of the things out that I've been needing to since the beginning. So I don't know how I'm going to do that. I really don't, because there's just so much. Let me just try. I'm going into another cycle. I've been calling them cycles. I don't know why. They are a flare. But the reason why I haven't been calling them a flare is because they are not the definition of my normal flares. But they are becoming my normal flares, and so I just need to change what I have considered the definition for my flares. So I've gone through 2 of them. Signs are showing for the 3rd, and I should have at least had some notes in front of me about this, but the signs start showing about a week and a half and 2 weeks before the big flare hits, and it hits hard and fast. But as it gets closer, every day is a little bit more into some of these symptoms. And while I'm trying to explain it, there was some notes from when I was trying to make this video, so let me look into that too. But I start getting the increased weakness, increased decreased cognitive functioning, also fatigue to just the extreme. I start flaring up in the joints and it's the weirdest. Like, I've always had joint problems and pain, but during this flare, especially once the flare hits itself, just the joint problems that go on are just, I don't even know how to explain it. I mean, besides painful, but especially like when I first wake up, it's almost like in trying to like move my joints, it's like, God, I don't even know how to explain it. They're to get them to move, it's just like there's some like buildup in it, and I don't know how to explain it. It's very painful. They're very stiff, and it just the normal functioning is not there. So that starts acting up, and then when the flare hits, like, it's really like just so painful. But yeah, and then my lower back, where I have the most of like the herniated discs and where I had the neurostimulation surgery, flares up, and then when my lower back flares up, my neuroma and my feet flare up, and I would actually show you where it's swollen right now. My feet are dirty, but I'll make another video, you know, and I'll warn you guys before I show my feet, just in case like some people like might have some problems with feet or whatever. But I'll let you know that I'm gonna show you where the neuromas are, and where they swell up and where it affects and all that, for those of you who don't know much about it. So yeah, I start getting the increased weakness, exhaustion, and stuff starts flaring up, and pain, and not able to think. So those are the signs of my new normal flares. I'm looking for the paper that explains, so I think this might be it. Blah blah blah. Sorry, you guys. I know if I plan it like to the extent that it was just gonna be too much. Okay. So I did start like writing out. I'm just gonna go ahead and read off this paper about what I had written, because the video I wanted to make went into a whole bunch of stuff. So I'm just, at least if I can just stay in this one area, we might get through this video that's already 8-something minutes long. So 2 weeks, for about a week and a half to 2 weeks, some symptoms start setting in, increasing until it hits, and when it hits full force. But the warning symptoms are worsening of the flu-like ache I feel every day in my muscles, increasing joint pain sensitivity and stiffness. Cognitive disorders get worse, thought processing, trouble speaking and understanding people. My lower back flares up more than usual, and I can't sleep on my back. Otherwise, my extremities go completely numb, and even after being up and moving around, it can take hours to regain some feeling in some places in my legs. Also the neuroma, which I explained. Okay, now once the flare hits, and once it's here, it's full on, and it lasts about 3 weeks to a month. So I've gone through these flares twice now, and the signs are showing for a third. So flares consist of worsening, I can't even read my writing. Worsening full body pain, migraines, worsening fevers, heart arrhythmia and tachycardia, fatigue, weakness, dizziness, and cognitive functioning. I also get more symptoms at this time too. trouble urinating, like output, like trying to get it out, falling, and falling leading to injury, confusion, skin sensitivities. I become super sensitive and intolerant to light, sound, and touch. Just like trying to like touch the keys to text, it's like I have to go really slow and like remember my breathing, because it's just so intolerable, just the sensation on the tips of my fingers, that I really don't even know what to say. Like, it's just like almost like makes me want to puke. It's just so just thinking about it. Ew. So yeah, intolerance to like outside stimulus, to light, sound, touch, dryness of my eyes and nasal cavity, bleeding in my nasal cavity from dryness and inflammation, peeling, cracking, bleeding, and sensitivity on the skin of my face and my lips, and nausea. So that's what it's like being in the flare for 3 weeks for a month. The best way to like describe it, to sum it up without like naming all the symptoms like I just did, which I wrote right here, is like being in a nightmare and you have no concept of time. It feels like a lifetime, and you can feel everything intensely, too intensely, only you can't get yourself to wake up. That's the gist of it. So I'm about to go through that. So that's why I've been really trying to push to make a video before it happens, because I'm going to try and like record during it, just to show, you know, what it's like. Because I don't even remember it. It's just, when I think about that time, it's just this haze of pain and confusion. I'm feeling a little sick. So I've been really trying to make a video to put up before I get into all that, because being able to do... Sorry, I'm getting really nauseous right now. Oh, man. I think... oh, God. Also, thinking about all that and how bad it is making me a little sick, too. And also, I'm having the... God. The signs of it, and everything's a little worse right now, and this is good compared to what it's gonna be, so... But, yeah, I've been trying to do stuff for a few days, and I really just wanted to make a video before, you know, because I may disappear for a while. You know I try and push through during it to do things, and I just don't know what I get done. I don't know anything. Once the haziness starts to, once the mist starts to lift, you know, it's kind of like waking up from a nightmare. You know, it's just like, wow. You know, you're looking around, you realize where you are for the first time, and sometimes like I'm surrounded by like notes and stuff, you know, trying to like find answers and like push through and do things, 'cause I don't know. And this video is already 14 minutes, and I hope I can put this up. But I just wanted to thank